That's just well played to Virtus Pro to deny that sightline, keeps them alive for a whole lot longer. And Na'Vi's cut down to size with 2. But another high elimination game for them, where 8 elims sitting them sat pretty happily in 3rd place.
They're looking pretty good, but TJB have managed to sweep away quite a lot of these eliminations over towards Furia. I think they may have been able to get all 4 and picking up a couple over on the flip side as well, as Icy for Virtus Pro, Na'Vi still going. I see into the smoke. The Molotov there will stop his retreat, but I don't think he's read that. That will be a burn down, and Flip picks up the point. So Na'Vi up to 9 now off the back of that elimination. And nade downhill, ooh, just not quite going to connect.
I think this is almost an impossible game for TJB to lose at this point. It depends if anyone has vehicles. Good job from Flower as well as 676. That will be Digby Galaxy out on this western side. But yeah, with the high ground they hold, it's very hard to challenge TJB on this position, especially because they've got a kill squad on the northern side as well, just roaming throughout the map. Incilio's doing their best to sit down towards this western side, but oversight is being held by TJB, and they've been happy to leave Na'Vi to fend for themselves versus Team Queso.
Ooh, dangerous high ground there from Longs. Not quite going to finish the spray, but it's going to slow them down, and it's going to give Triple S an opportunity to drop those nades. The Molotov to burn this one away. TJB defending this high ground area, forcing this fight to come in comes the kill squad. A nade over the top to try and slow them down, but they're already putting the pedal down on the metal. There's that spray into the crag, and Flower gets the last strafe across the forward position for Incilio. 2 of their players cut away, getting trimmed down to size. Can Team Queso use this opportunity to get into this one, Blank? Can they find a way up and challenge TJB on this high ground?
Again, for TJB, this is not the end of TJB down towards 16th place. They're a very good team. You can see here that Flower and 676 play perfectly off the back of one another with the help of Longs as well as Triple S. They have this high ground to work with. It's wonderful. It just locks Incilio into this just really awkward fight. So fantastic stuff. And I think for TJB, there's still quite a lot of elims left in the lobby. If we look at it from this angle, there's still 8 elims remaining, and 9 so far. Make that 10 as they pick up 6. You know, this is a potential a 17 elim game.
That's a confusing sentence. Make that 10 as they pick up 6. It's always a fun one. But they are on that 10 elimination mark, and this is what I was looking for from this team, to be able to come back. And that's what is a championship mentality, right? To be able to have a bit of a naff day, only 5 points over the 3 games that they've played already. Sorry, the 4 games that they've played already. And come into the 5th with that mindset. We can take this big, bold split on the high ground. We know we've got the power to do it. And now they just need to hold people out. Team Queso, I mean, you can see, I said, is there a chance that they can move around? The time has really gone for them to maybe mount an ascension up towards the top here, but the cliff is just so deadly. There's so little ways to get up here. It's impossible, you're right.
Yeah, it's just the type of game that TJB really needed, because it absolutely secures you with chicken dinner playing on this high ground. It's very, very hard to knock a team that has held this position for so long. The circle center's up on it, and it's actually very rare you get a circle center up over towards the position as well, because a lot of it would be considered unplayable space by this point in time, because you have to get up here super early on. But good job to Team Queso and Incilio, you know, taking this opportunity to take the fight between them. If I was Team Queso, there really does become a question of, like, do we just deny this now at this point? Maybe we can get some nades over towards the top side. That could be a possibility.
Flower's quite low here.
Well,
does get the heel
nade
off. Lands it right on the ledge, but unfortunately doesn't quite connect as the shots over towards Team Queso continue to land, and it's just going to be a slow bleed out here. Flip is up on the high ground with TJB. If there's a knock sent their way, if a nade finds its mark, if Flower accidentally slips off the edge there, could be dangerous. Has to dip back into the blue, so taken low, but that was to confirm that flush. Flip does spot one, and this is what I was talking about. His position now is known. Does have high ground advantage over a lot of TJB here, though. Nade with a little funny bounce there. Doesn't quite go the direction he wanted. Danger still as he forces this healing. A nade up high, but 676 so fast on that first aid and immediately up and ready for the fight. He's chomping at the bit. The nade is there. Does not quite find the knock, and Flip does fall. That leaves TJB up on the higher ground. 12 elims. Let's see if they can make it 15 and get a 25-point game.
That's where they circled centers, really. I think for TJB,
In the
do they
middle.
have to move down? Do they have to move down the cliff? The real
I think
question.
Team Queso are right on the edge, right? Like, I don't think Team Queso can move at all. So,
No, yeah.
this is just going to be the drop down. Flower going to take the knock. The play zone denial for at least one. The nade drops down for Longs, trying to pick up those points. And down goes 6-7. What? Okay.